All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Dusty Thunder, and I've got a story for you. It happens to be one of these. Muy caliente. Spicy. Get out your antacids. It's about to get spicy. Title of this one is, Am I the Astronaut for Telling My Daughter my husband won't watch her kids when she had a medical emergency? My daughter, 29 female, had her third baby a couple of months ago, and everything seemed fine. But a couple of weeks ago, she called me, 54 female, and she was crying. I asked her what was wrong. She said she had to go back to the hospital she gave birth at because she was having 9 out of 10 pain in her uterus. I asked her if it could be birth control, and she said she wasn't sure, but she called her OB, and they wanted her to be seen at the hospital. She asked if my husband, 53 male, was available to watch the kids so her husband could take her, since my husband is currently unemployed. I told her I didn't know what her dad was up to, but there was no way he was taking 3 kids. It just wasn't happening. She went quiet for a bit, and then I suggested they take all the kids, or 4 male, 2 male, newborn, and she just go in and they wait for her in the car while she gets checked. Well, it seems like a brilliant idea. She then said, never mind, I'll just figure it out, and hung up. I tried calling back, but she ignored my call. Well, Mama, you weren't exactly any help. Apparently, she found a neighbor to watch her 2 older sons, and they took the baby with them. They checked her out, and it turns out she had 3 cysts in her ovaries, 1 on her left and 2 on her right, and that's what was causing the pain. I told her I was glad she found out what was wrong, and she just gave a short, yeah, me too, and hasn't really been talking to us that much. I think she's upset that I told her no on my husband's behalf, but watching 3 kids is too much on him, and I don't feel she's entitled for us to watch her all 3 of her kids on such short notice. So, am I the astronaut? You know what? Watching 3 kids would be a level of discomfort. Not quite the level of 3 ovarian cysts or uterine cysts. Not to the level of 3 cysts inside your body that you have to go to the hospital for. You know what I mean? Like, at some point here, yeah, she's not entitled for you to watch all 3 of her kids. You're right. She's not entitled to that. But I feel like any parent who actually gave a shit about the well-being of their children and their grandchildren would want to help. She's entitled to it? No. Right, yeah, it's like, come watch the kids so I can get crunk. No, it's, can somebody help watch the kids so I can go to the hospital for my 9 out of 10 pain? Oh, no? Okay, cool. Glad to know I can't count on you guys at all. Not even in an emergency. Cool. Appreciate that. Good gravy. Why don't my adult kids talk to me anymore? The fact that she's even wondering. Tell your ovaries to schedule all emergencies from now on. That's right. Not even scheduling it would help. Kathy Aaron, it's difficult, but not impossible. And why didn't OP volunteer to help? I'd go no contact with him. Right. Yeah, OP, who's just nowhere to be seen here. Or maybe because OP was working or something. But so I was a little confused in the beginning because OP said my husband, but then later on said I don't know what her dad was up to. So it is OP's daughter's father. Neither one of them were helpful in any way whatsoever. And guess what, OP? You were speaking for your husband, i.e. her dad, but you don't know what he really would have said here too. Maybe he would have been willing to help in an emergency. You know? Maybe. Just maybe. And instead, still haven't talked to him. You just went to Reddit and you're like, here's what happened. I don't have time to watch children, but I sure have time to write this post. Am I the asshole? Yep, sure are. You sure are. Let me figure out where to put you here, though. Where does Grandma go? Black hole? Ascon 1? At least a 2. I think 1's pretty comfortable here. This is just garbage. I mean, look, medical emergency. Be like, oh, he really wouldn't enjoy watching 3 kids. Cool. Yeah. I'm really enjoying, the 3 burning holes in my body right now. You damn bizzo. Bleh.